Hey y'all. Alrighty. We took a break from social studies last week, but we are picking back up this week with week 27, talking about Alabama's climate and resources. So we're going to talk about the impact of population growth on cities, major road systems, demographics, natural resources, and the natural environment of Alabama during the late 20th century and early 21st century. All right, mild climate brings tourists. So Alabama has a lot of state parks and other attractions that offer lots of outside things to do. Swimming, hiking, fishing, bike riding, horseback riding, picnicking, and camping are just a few of those things that are on that list, and that is already a long list of things to do. So now it would be really difficult to do all those things if we had really long, freezing winters with lots of snow and lots of ice, but we don't. Alabama has a mild climate, and that is one of the things that makes our state so attractive to tourists, is because our climate, our weather is pretty mild all year long. We don't really have long cold winters, or cold winters really, for even that matter. It might be cold for a couple of weeks, but nothing compared to what it is in other places. So Alabama's climate, living in Alabama means that we live in a subtropical climate zone, subtropical climate, which means we have short, mild winters and long summers, which most of you have probably lived in Alabama all your life. So you know that our summers pretty much start in April and last all the way to like October, it feels like, because it's always hot. Alabama also gets a lot of precipitation, about 50 to 60 inches a year. And that averages out to about an inch of rain or precipitation a week. Because of Alabama's warmer temperatures, most of our precipitation does fall as rain. You know that we don't get a lot of ice or snow because our temperatures just don't really drop below freezing often enough to do that. And if they do drop, they don't stay that low long enough. Ice and snow are not very common in Alabama for that reason. Because of our warmer temperatures, lots of rain and longer summers, Alabama has one of the longest growing seasons. Growing seasons, I'm talking about like crops for farmers. It can be as long as 200 days in some places. Now, being as there's only 365 days a year, and 200 of those days could be growing days, that is 55% of the days of the year that we could be using to grow crops. So that is phenomenal for our farmers and our agriculture in the state. All right, guys, that is it for today. I will see you tomorrow for day 2.